So yes, continuation of this vlog. I am no longer in Riverdale. I'm kind of like, don't want to divulge too much because I made that mistake 1 year ago and it really fucks everything up for me. So I don't really want to go into what my whereabouts are. That's the beginning of, oh gosh. How do I say it? My, my bath. What's left over of it. Anyway, yes, I'm no longer in Riverdale and I'm no longer living with that person that I made the mistake of moving in with, Ted. And thank God. Riverdale's a great place. There are lots of great people there. But it wasn't right for me. So I don't want to get into where I am now, but I am in Manhattan. I'll say I'm below 40th Street. I'll just leave it at that. Because like I said, I've been in hiding, truthfully. You know, I've only told like my closest friends and family where I am. Because when I made the announcement that I moved to Inwood a year ago, that led me into a disastrous situation. So anyway, I've been where I am for about 4 months. It's right now I'm standing at the precipice. I don't know what's going to happen because it's been very, it's been, excuse me, it's been, there've been some, snags along the way, some personal stuff, but life has that weird way of just kind of presenting things to you once in a while. I mean, it's 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration, you know? I mean, it's always like that in dance, especially. So I've been running every day and I just haven't blogged because I just haven't felt like I was very vloggable, you know what I mean? But I kind of like got myself back into like ship shape, tried to. And, you know, it's interesting because it shows that like somehow, you know, like in that situation I was in Riverdale, here I was desperately unhappy. And, you know, even in Jersey City, you know, it was tough. And I just, you know, when I think back to those days in Jersey City, I'm like, oh my God, you know, and that was only a couple years ago, but I'm like, oh my God, that girl wasn't innocent. I mean, I'm just like, you know, you better fasten your seatbelt because I mean, or rather you better armor yourself because, you know, get prepared for battle. That's what it was. But I mean, there's good along with the bad. So even in Riverdale, there was good along with the bad, and I worked hard to make that good. And there are lots of wonderful people in Riverdale. I met somebody there, ironically, after I moved out. It was like the day I moved out of Riverdale, I actually met a wonderful guy up there who was like in the same neighborhood as Ted. But now he's on like 250th Street or something, and this guy is just awesome. But he's not like my boyfriend or anything. He's like a friend. But he's just so cool, and there are some really great people up there. I just couldn't do it. It was too difficult for me, you know. It wasn't practical, and where I am now is a lot more practical. So I tried really hard to make it work out, and I'm just hoping for the best. But I really do like very much the people that I'm with, which is a big change. Well, I liked everybody up there except for Ted. And I went through I think it was like 2 or 3, after leaving that situation in Riverdale, I went through 2 or 3 months that were just, really treacherous. And then it's interesting because like I was running today and I've been forcing myself to run. Yeah. And I came across like it was in East River Park and I took some pictures of it. It was like the weirdest stuff, you know, some weird stuff there. There's like, I mean, I keep thinking of like, you know, we go back and look at Stonehenge now. We're just like, what is this? You know, I mean, I'm thinking like, you know, if 2,000 years go by and the human race is still around, they're going to come back and look at East River Park and be like, what is this? You know, because there's like this like monument there that looks like a spaceship or something. I mean, I don't know what it looks like. I guess it's kind of like in that Greek design, and they had their own like spiritual way of doing things. And then there's, you know, there's all these influences and geometry and this and that and grid lines and whatever. But all I'm saying, it's one of those things you look at this and it's like that moment in 2001 Space Odyssey when it's like you encounter the monolith, you know what I mean? It's just like dum 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 dum, you know, like it's like this big, you know, like, you know, it's like the feeling like standing at a crossroads or something, which is a very interesting concept when I've been studying. And you know, so I've been, you know, putting a lot of concentration into trying to get like the best this, that, and the other thing. And so here it goes. And there's like a little idea that's like the little linen closet thing. So hopefully I'll be talking to you soon, and you know, and we'll have more news. Bye bye.